I'm sure you realize this. You have three guys that come in and say with so much ballyhoo, everybody's going to say, boy, New Canaan better be pretty good next year.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel?
I really, this year we're a family.
The expectation's going to be high, and we want to own up to that. With all of us, and we have so much more talent besides just the three of us.
Obviously, the expectations for New Canaan, with or without us, are pretty high. So, I think all this. I think for me and both Jacks, I think this is almost better than because we're not caught up in all that at all, and we're working hard to get better and for next season and just get the team better for next season.
I did talk on the phone with Coach Warner at Michigan. He's
Right.
the offensive line coach, and I told him, "You are my top school, and I'm really thinking about committing." So after that, after Drew Pyne committed, Conley told me that he was going to be committing in class.
Where were you when these conversations came down?
So I was in school. This was all in school, and Jack was in my class. He came up to me and says, I'm going to BC, like 100%. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to Michigan too. So then we all ended up committing in the same day, and it was crazy.
Jack Conley,
Right.
I think he wanted to go to BC, so he did, and then I think it was great for Stewart to do it too. So now, it'd be special for all of us to have our own day, but I think it's even more special for us to share it all together.
I saw Drew announce, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be good." And so I announced on social media and everything, and then Jack announced later in the night. And it was really cool.
Right.
It was completely unplanned, so it was awesome.
The feedback was crazy, especially from other students in the school. It was 3 people committing in the same day from New Canaan, a small town in New Canaan, a small town in Connecticut. Sorry. It was just it was chaos. People, what's going on right now? So everyone was coming to me. Was this correlated? Did you guys plan this? And I said no. We actually didn't plan it.
What's the part about Notre Dame you look forward to the most?
I think the whole thing and all, just the whole atmosphere, education, faith, and how important football is to everyone who goes to Notre Dame, and how important Notre Dame is to everybody that goes to Notre Dame. So, their alumni is unbelievable. I don't even know how many years, but they've been sold out every game for a number of years, and so just how important Notre Dame is to Notre Dame, and for me and my family, Irish Catholic growing up. So I'm looking forward to it.
Like I said, when I walked on campus, it just felt like home. Like that was like the place for me. And after touring the facilities, they were telling me everything about academics. It was just I can thrive here. This is like a good place for me. I could be super successful here, and I want to have an immediate impact on the football field. So
Right.
After going to Michigan, I just saw like the potential I had. I realized in myself, the coaches made me realize that, and I feel like the Michigan coaches could really grow me as a football player. So I've known Conley ever since I first moved here. Middle school. We went to school together, but we were never actually on the same team. In Sachs Middle School, right? They split us up because we were the 2 biggest guys.
yeah, we played football together. We played some all-state middle school league called FBU together.
And they wouldn't put you on the same team? Is that that's what you said?
No, they wouldn't put us on the same team. So what they did for youth football is they did like a draft with the coaches.
Right.
So they'd split me and Jack up and like that kind of thing.
So Conley, he's super smart when it comes to football. He's just super educated. He does a lot of film research, and that's what really stands out to me about Conley is I'll be in the library in school, and he's always watching film, even if it's not in season. He's always watching his film.
What I admire most about him is that he gets the job done every single time consistently, and he grinds. Like he works so hard, and he's just coming off the ball, and he's hitting you right under the chin. He's pushing you back.
Right.
He's pushing you on your back every single play.
There's like certain positions in certain teams in pro sports and college sports that are like an awful lot comes with it.
So the quarterback coach there, his name's Tommy Reese, and
Right.
so he played there with Coach Kelly.
Right.
So he started as a freshman, and then I think rotated a little bit, and then played 2 more years. So at least for me and the quarterbacks going into Notre Dame now, I think he'll help us a lot because he's experienced it, the good and the bad. So in that aspect, I think that'll help us a lot. And then other than that, just this whole entire process, I've tried to kind of focus on the most important things, and that's getting better and trying to get the team better and get my teammates better for this upcoming season. And so I'm just trying to focus on the not on the bells and whistles and what everyone else is saying, just focus on the most important things, and that's getting the team better.